I bought a used studio light of a person because it's way too dark in my room and I need light to film. But there are no bulbs, so we need to buy 4 bulbs. Okay, so I finished setting up my light. I think this looks a lot better than before. Tell me what you think in comments. Anyways, today I wanted to talk to you about my photography journey so far. I think I've been taking images for soon 4 years. I wanted to share with you my progress. So here I have my Google Drive open and we'll go through each year and I will tell you or show you my progress. In 2018, let's start there. I was just bored and I wanted to do something. So I started taking pictures. All these images are taken with the phone. I just grabbed my friend and we went out and just took some images. So here we have November. Still, I don't have any camera. I'm taking the images with my phone. I started to be more creative in a way. Instead of taking boring images or portraits, I tried to mix it up and like blend in with the architecture or something. This is when I started to try to edit images. It isn't very much edit as to put a filter on an image or try different filters and see which one fits the best. Here's my first attempt on Photoshop, or like making a reflection in Photoshop. I tried to make a puddle. But this looks so bad. At least I got like proper perspective on the reflection, but the puddle looks awful. 29th November is when I got my camera and went outside. And I remember I was so shy. It was dark, like 9 p.m, but I was so shy. I was scared of people looking at me and asking me, what am I taking pictures of? Or am I taking pictures of them? So I was hiding my camera while walking on the street and trying to take image. And when I was taking image of some lights, a group of people walked by me. I don't know if they were drunk, but they said, are we going to be in the news tomorrow? Are we going to be famous or something like that? I was so shy. I didn't say anything. I just looked down and walked away. Next day, I think this is 30th November, I started trying out different photography techniques and messing around with the settings on my camera. So here you see I tried to do long exposure. I didn't know how to combine 2 or more images before, so I would just frame myself, put the camera on timer. I have a shutter speed of like 4 or 5 seconds I believe, and just don't move for 5 seconds. But as you can see, it's impossible to not move and I was not in the focus. But that's when I tried to do long exposure. And why do I look so angry? Why am I angry? I don't know. And what are these stars? They look like someone spilled some milk. Oh my god, this is fake stars. I probably didn't know how stars look. Oh, this is me trying to be a model. And this looks completely garbage. Because why am I so red? I didn't know how to properly color grade and color correct before. Here is a fun one. I remember this one. It was so much fun to do this. This was me setting fire on a newspaper and asking my friend to take a picture of me at the same time. And I needed to look cool, so I had the newspaper on fire and not look at it. I had the woolen sweater on me and I was really scared it would catch fire. It was really hot, I almost burnt my finger, but the image turned out cool. So a couple days later, I watched another interesting YouTube video and got inspired to recreate it. So I went out, bought a freaking fire extinguisher, and we brought it with us into a forest, up a mountain, like where people go to go skiing. Because I don't know, can you use a fire extinguisher in the city? Is it illegal? Is it toxic? I don't know. Also, this is when I tried to learn frame blocking, like having an object in front of the frame in order to like have your subject more in focus. As you can see here, there's like leaves around it. So yeah, I think these images turned out really nice. And I have only been taking images for 1 month. Now we are moving into the next year, 2019. So this image and like most of my image I take myself. And the way I frame myself and take pictures of myself is by having a camera on a tripod and putting a timer on it and then running to the place where I'm supposed to take picture. The camera has a countdown 10 seconds, taking the picture, running back, checking if it's good, and then repeating the whole process. Really time consuming. I was starting to get really good at long exposure, I can see. But my stars are really shit. Why are they still so bad? Stars don't look like that. Here I discovered that my camera had a built-in app where I could connect it to my phone and see what my camera sees on my phone. So that's why a lot of images after this, I'm holding my phone in the frame while taking the image. And funny thing is that my old camera had that function. This new camera that is 2 or 3 times more expensive doesn't have it. And I'm so mad. Because more expensive cameras have less functions. Here is a cool photo I took in April. It's a like combination of 2 or 3 images because there's like long exposure in the background. There is like snow in the front. There is me looking at my phone, aka my camera, to click the shutter button, holding the phone, the other phone, I'm sorry, calling someone. Who am I calling? I don't know. Does this phone even work? I have no idea. Here again, holding a phone. And I see that my images start to get better with every day almost. Oh, 26th April. This is when I bought my first drone and I went out to a baseball field, and I think this was a cool photo until my friend told me that it looks like a Bangladesh flag. Here is a fun image. This is like my first magic edit. The only thing that is missing here is like motion blur on those particles coming out of the book. I think I forgot to do that because I see that I have motion blur on my butterfly. And the lighting is not perfect. It's too dark on one side, I would say. It's not too even, like I have now with this light setup. But I didn't have any light before. I just sat next to a window and took this image. Yet again, I'm holding my phone. Fun fact, in Norway, where this image is taken, it is illegal to take photos on train tracks. So maybe I shouldn't have said it. This is just awkward pictures. I tried to do something with an umbrella and it turned out to me looking depressed. Oh, this is a fun one. I duplicated myself and made this funny little image. So you can see here, this is just a lot of images, me sitting alone and combining them together to make it look like I have friends. This is what I would consider a boring image. It's a beautiful image, but I was like, how can I make it more fun? I was like, I can dance. At this point, I was like, I don't care if people look at me. August, I did some more images. I got much better, like really fast. I don't know what happened. I just started taking decent images, I would say. Okay, I was supposed to roast myself and tell how bad I am. November, okay, so this is November. It's exactly 1 year since I've started taking pictures. And I think I've gotten a lot better. I'm always looking for a way that I can change up an image. Because even though I'm in a new place where I have never taken image before, I know that a lot of other people have been in this place and taking the same image thousands of times. So I'm thinking, okay, how can I change that? For instance, here is like the famous place in my city where everyone takes the image of these houses. Instead of doing the same, I took my hand from another image with the leaf and photoshopped it inside this image, and then photoshopped these houses on top of the leaf and used like a blending mode in Photoshop. And it's unique because I have never seen other people done this. They just trying out random things in Photoshop to see if it works. I started messing around with the video a little bit and so this is like my first fact that I did. I think there's another one. Oh, this music. Hey. Oh, nice transition. Oh, clouds. Oh, another place. Damn, this is good. So I'm starting to move away from photos to more video effects because they are a lot more difficult. and more difficult means more fun. Sometimes I watch anime or movies and I'm like very inspired because I'm thinking, how can I do that with a photo? When I took this image, I was watching an anime called My Hero Academia, and they have a guy like a fire guy and an ice guy, and I saw that and was like, can I turn my hand into ice? And I tried it. So it starts to get better images now because I think I improved quite fast, and a lot of these images that are recent you can see on my Instagram. So there's not so much to roast about here. Anyways, this has been it for this video. Just I wanted to test out my new light. Isn't better? Leave a comment, and leave a comment what you think about my photo progress so far. It's been almost 4 years. It will be 4 years this November in 2021. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment, subscribe, like, and all that. See you next one. Bye!